plan when Nick said I was in the house and I took the flank route to attack the team that killed him. Get the part from me flanking to before I'm in the house. Please. This nigga didn't hear me.
What you say? What I miss?
No, I was saying before you start the live, I want to talk about some shit. I just tell you after. It's good.
Oh damn.
Yeah, ain't that serious. It's really not that serious. I'll just tell you after.
Hey man, we like officially in the building, you know?
It really is though. Hold on one second. Let me do something. Un momento. Let me share that thing out. Let me share that thing out. Pause. Well, not pause. All right, I'm good.
Yeah, me too. Yo, I haven't looked on my screen yet though, so I don't know if my camera's crooked. I don't know what's going on, but man, just remember
Crooked cameras ain't shit, bro.
You right though. It really ain't. Hey, hey. Look at that thing right there.
Oh shit! While I was talking shit. My camera was behind my computer.
You on that straight blur?
Oh, there it is. Little focus.
Yeah, man. See, personally, man, I've been too fresh and clean like the last couple weeks with like braids and like neat fros, man. It's like you gotta mix it up even more. You know, give them lopsided. You know.
Gotta rough it on them every now and then.
Yeah, man. I've been about that life. You know.
You gotta let them know you only human.
Yo, man. I like them to see the human side a lot, cause then they're like they give you a pass when you show flaws. You know? I mean, man, I've proven to be like above average and even non-human like a lot, but I don't want that to be why they follow me, you know?
Right.
I feel like Mike went and got the same camera BT got.
Why, do I look clear or something?
That's the clarity I'm seeing right now.
Nah, man, I actually pulled the ring light out finally. that was it. Yeah.
I actually have sunlight in my room now, which hasn't happened since 3 days and then be living here. That shit's been shut down for a while.
Yo, man, nothing beats sunlight.
Yeah, I really don't like it though. I had my I had my shit boarded up for like we used to shoot pillow talk in my room with me and Chandelier. So it was always nighttime. And I just got used to the shit and never took it down. I was like, I don't need sunlight in here for what? Vitamin D, fuck that shit.
Yeah, brother, that sounds very depressing.
No, it was great. When I came,
yeah.
When I came in the room, it was sleep time or time.
Time.
Only two things we do in there, baby girl.
You know what I say? That sounds depressing, and they say, "No, it was great." It's exactly what a depressed person would say. No, I'm great.
I'm totally fine.
Hey man, I like waking up. I like waking up to sunlight, natural light, man. It's invigorating.
Can you sleep through it?
Let me tell you, man, I'm coming off Vegas right now, so I'm just energized in like all types of crazy ways. But I sleep with my windows wide open, so I had a whole city view. So when the light hit, it probably come in like 6 or something, and I don't mind. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I don't have to sleep. I could sleep through it, but I don't have to. You know?
You had that good floor.
Oh man, I
had a good view.
It was the greatness, man. You know, people wanting to come in the room and see the view and stuff, and I had to remind them that I'm a man of honor.
You can't see the view, baby.
Nah, maybe just for a little.
All right. You can see the view, but I gotta leave the room first.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever used that safe in the room?
Twice.
Really?
Just twice. I didn't know what it was for a long time. I thought it was a mini fridge.
It's so funny. Like it's like I don't really know. I wonder whose idea it was. I wonder how many niggas got robbed by hookers before they was like, we should probably put a safe in the hotel. Like, how many people got robbed while they was asleep before they was like, this is a good idea?
You think it was that, or you think it was housekeeping?
Think it was housekeeping. What?
Yo, man, that's great because I just heard you guys drop 2 different perspectives that was profound. So CT's perspective was just in case there's like holes in the room, the stuff got to be locked up. You put it under the couch, you put it somewhere else. And Lance was like, I might leave my laptop in the room or something.
Right.
You can't trust housekeeping. So, man, yeah, I like that. Y'all came from 2 different, completely different.
I mean, because you'll never. I mean, listen, as somebody who's well traveled, who's been to some of these cities, doing some crazy things with some crazy ladies. There's been that moment on she leaving, but I'm a little woozy right now. And if she keep talking, she gonna end up staying. Or if she hella cool and look a certain way, which ain't always what I'm going for on the road. Sometimes I'm just trying to make something happen.
Sometimes she just need to be cool. And that's
sometimes she just gotta be cool. Sometimes all she gotta be is cool. And if she's that, then it's like that'd be enough. And I be trying to, make community. You try to make community. I'm like, man, I should probably hide my wallet. I should probably hide the merch sales.
Yeah. Because man, like, where you put it though, man? You put it like in the curtain, and you close the curtains. What's the hiding? Hey, maybe we're not supposed to reveal the hiding places.
Right.
All of these goddamn makeshift hiding spots.
It's in the safe. I never thought to use a safe though.
The safe a combination or a key? It got to be a key, huh?
Not the hotel
it's
y'all saying. Y'all not the fingerprints, the fancy shit y'all be staying in.
What is it, Lance?
You put a code in.
A word?
Yeah, so you make your own code, and then that's the safe thing.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Whatever's that valuable for me, I take it when I leave. So,
but then it's like, yo, if you like you know how it is. Like, all right, cool. You got your watch, you got your chain, you got whatever, and you put it on the dresser or whatnot. Whoever you with, you know, somebody say, hey, let's go to breakfast. But you got on basketball shorts, a t-shirt. You're not putting all this goofy shit back on.
Right.
And you say, I'm gonna throw it in the safe. Unless you say, I'm gonna just leave it all right here. And then housekeeping gonna come through. And I gotta trust that they not trying my shit on, doing this shit in the mirror. They doing some Puff Daddy dances in the mirror with my shit on.
Yeah.
Hey, take that. And then then you gotta figure, like, if it's something valuable enough, even if it's not, but if someone think it's something valuable enough, what if they thinking like, yo, this watch, I don't gotta work here no more if I got this watch.
I ain't gonna watch it like that.
Yeah, man, that's all true, man. And
I got a Fitbit.
You know, a woman is looking to rob you. If she sees the change, right, she's gonna know that if the change is there, the rest of the money is in the vicinity.
Yeah.
You know, they're like clues. Yeah.
You smell it.
Right.
It's
hey,
like,
man.
What's up?
Hey, man, you been robbed before by like a woman?
Nah.
Don't think so.
Now, this is what I'll say. It wasn't me. Nah, check this out, because this just happened. It's a very recent story. Once again, it's not my story to tell, but I'm going to tell it. Manny, friend of the show, we know Manny. So he had this chick come through, and he ain't been able to find his left AirPod ever since.
That's how they do you.
Like, just the left one. And he wholeheartedly believes that she jacked him for his left AirPod.
If you bought some AirPods and I bought some AirPods and I switched them,
what?
Hilarious.
What?
He said that earlier too.
If you had some AirPods and I had some AirPods and we switched them, would they work? Would they compete? Would they be compatible?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, so like she might have just lost her left one, replaced it with his.
Yeah, that's what he feels. Like, I don't even need the case. I got a case and I got a right, but it's that goddamn left. And you because you can buy AirPods individually. You can go buy a left AirPod. It's gonna cost you like $80.
Oh, that makes sense. That's how Apple come up.
You know what, man? I might have to buy some AirPods. Let me tell you what iPhones are horrible at. Being fucking phones. I can't hear shit through my phone. Like when I be on the phone, it'd be a struggle. I'd be like, nigga, that bitch be on speaker. I'd be like, huh? What? Man, I can't hear shit
now that you say that, I've never seen you with AirPods.
No, I do. I be rocking these.
That's why you can't hear shit.
Yeah, the Beats still have. They got a pretty good mic on them. Like I be having that bitch in the car with me. My Bluetooth gets to acting up. But Mike, back to the question. I don't know if I've ever had a chick rob me, but I did.
Hold on, man, Mike. We're not gonna let this nigga just tell us that he rides around on the phone like he working at a fucking call center. Big ass earmuffs on.
Dead
ass. Talking about important shit. Imagine this nigga talking on the phone with his fucking agent about booking some shit. And they talking big business. And they not knowing that this nigga is working at a goddamn
An evangelist preacher.
They say, yeah, I just be in the car with this shit on. Like, wait, what?
I don't know. So for whatever reason, the Prius, Toyota, and Apple, I don't think they get along. Like they whatever happened in the deal, everything's like Android compatible, right? So if you have an Android, you could just take the phone and sit it somewhere and the motherfucker charge, shit like that. So with the iPhone, like I go to like if I call one of y'all, right? And I'm in my phone, my computer my car will naturally pick it up. And then it'll stop working, right? Like at some point in time, like about 6 minutes in, it'll just my car will say, nigga, ain't no phone. And I like, the fuck? And I'll be like, hello? And I might be able to catch you or I might not, because then the phone will hang up.
I get it. So
I don't know what it is that's causing it. I went to Apple and it was like, you got to talk to Toyota. It shit felt like I was like two people was in a relationship and I didn't know them niggas was beefing. I was like, I went to Apple. Them niggas said, yeah, you got to talk to Toyota. I went to Toyota and them niggas said, yeah, you got to talk to Apple. I'm like, all right, man. Y'all just on some bullshit.
You know what I think? I've had this happen before. I think you got too much Bluetooth shit in your car, so then your phone start picking up on different stuff.
Turn off the Bluetooth on your phone.
No, if you turn on the Bluetooth on your phone, it ain't gonna connect to the car.
Yeah, but that's what he don't want. He said he wanted it to work on the phone and still be talking in the phone.
But no,
I wanted to work. I wanted to work when I'm driving. I be wanting to work through the thing. They said when the update, through the car. They say when the update comes through, the shit's just not compatible. They don't know why. They just like, yeah, it ain't really compatible. I was like, why though? And why don't y'all fix it? And it was like, yeah, you know. She said, don't come over there and get my son. So fuck it, I ain't going over there.
Yeah, because no.
That's how it sounded, nigga. That's how the conversation. She gonna act like that. The fuck it, nigga. I just ain't gonna never watch that nigga. I like, but y'all need each other. No, man, fuck up, man. Shit, I ain't fuck with
her. I've had that like too much shit going on in the car at one time. Too many Bluetooth things. So the phone just pick up something. So if you got those headphones in the car and they on, and then you got the car Bluetooth and that's on, and I don't know what else you would have that might pick up.
I have a Fitbit on. Fitbit is Bluetooth.
That does that too.
That's Bluetooth also, because y'all know I'm big exercise.
So yeah, that is a possibility. And then when you always can do like the little, the little drop down like that. Right. And then what I mean, when you hit that one, then it's gonna come up. So it'll say like all of those things. Then if you press the car one again, it should get back right.
Lance over here like tech support.
Man,
here's the crazy part: music never cuts off.
Yeah,
music, YouTube, none of that shit ever cuts off. It's just the phone calls. That's the weird part.
And it's funny because you don't talk on the phone like that.
I really don't. I really be DMing. That'd be my jam.
This is all very intriguing. But okay, yeah. But all right, cool. So you ride around. And
then when that shit don't work, then I go to these. Like, hello.
So when you drive it, you work partially at a drive-through window or a telecommunication call center. What you call this? Man, I forgot the word. It's the job everybody had when we all walked out of at some point.
Oh, the call center.
Not the call center.
No, you talking about the pyramid scheme.
Yeah, but what?
Forex?
Telemarketing. But okay, so then after all of that, you almost got robbed.
First of all, I made a lot of money off Forex.
No, so yeah, no, you didn't get robbed, but
that's hilarious, nigga. I went on a fucking tangent, didn't I?
No, that was my fault.
So, so I was doing a 2-car thing for a while. Mind you, neither one of them was always great. There was always something wrong with one of them. So, nigga, I had bought a Expedition. Like, I'm sorry. What's the big ass car?
A Navigator or an Escalade?
Escalade.
No,
Valley?
Escalade.
With a T. You talking about the
A school bus?
Smaller than the school bus, biggest
Yukon.
big, no, not a truck, it's an SUV, the biggest one. It was, I want to say Expedition, but the bigger one.
A U-Haul? A bread truck?
It
Brinks.
No, it's like if you took an Explorer and stretched it to, if Explorer is 1/3, you went to 2/3, you would go Explorer to Expedition. But if you took it from 2/3 to 3/3, it would be a Suburban.
Yeah, Suburban sound right to me.
I don't know, nigga. The big ass truck. And that motherfucker was whooping my ass in gas. Whoa! So I was like, nigga, I need another car. It's like I need a car. I was like, I can't drive this truck all the time. Like I drive it because it was cool, but or like if I'm on some, you know, I was living with my mom at the time, so it was like if I'm on some, you know, debauchery, and I got to go get ghosts, then you know, I could do a lot of action in the back of this bitch. But other than that, I need a car. So I bought like a Corolla in cash off somebody for like the low. And I can't say that a young lady robbed me, but what I can say is a chick came to my house that knew the nigga I got the car from, and then the car was gone. The Corolla.
The new car.
Huh?
The new car.
Yeah. New is a stretch.
No, I'm saying new for you.
New to you.
New to me. Old as fuck. But yes, I had the keys, but I didn't have, the car was just gone. And I was like, nigga, how is this car gone? I reported it stolen and shit, but it felt like she got that nigga the keys.
Ah.
And I didn't see, but by the time I had figured it out, it was too late because I ain't really talked to her no more. I hadn't called her like at all. After, so I was like, I think she either made a copy of the key or told this nigga where the car was parked and he had a spare.
Oh no. Hey man, you bring up a very valid point. Is there a cutoff age for smashing in the car?
No. That was quick.
Oh.
I think there's a cutoff age to smashing in the car is your only option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, like this is the room for the night. But a cutoff age for, I mean,
I think it depends on your situation. You know, cause yeah, like if you got a lot of things going on here, and then the car is like, you know, maybe you got a lot of roommates, you know, and the roommates there, then okay, that has nothing to do with the age, really, you know.
I mean, it kind of says something to your situation. I don't know. Yeah. I think there's a fair. I think the car matters. Do you have a Brinks truck? Like if I had the Expedition, then no. Yeah, this motherfucker, I can stretch out in this bitch. But nigga, you know, now that I'm 33, nigga, my back don't really car fuck like that no more. I ain't fucked in the car in a long time. If we're talking about fucking in a car, it's been a long time. I did shit in the car.
Yeah. Shit.
I love doing shit in the car. It's not fucking.
I agree with the shit. That's what I think. I think the fucking in the car is just, man, you gotta stop that at some point. But all the other stuff, you can still do it in the car.
Yeah.
And you know what chick said to me? She was performing in the car. And let me tell you guys, she was putting on a show. Now she stopped and was like, oh, I want to get her exact words right. It was crazy when she said it. She said, "You're not coming in my mouth in a car."
Yeah,
And
that's
I was like,
sophisticated.
I was like, what? What? Like, how is that your cutoff? Like, I'll suck a dick in the car, but if you think somebody coming in a Corolla on my watch, no, sir.
That's confusing.
Imagine, nigga, my confusion.
She's not very efficient. If in general, because it doesn't sound like she has a problem with it happening. It sounds like she has a problem with it happening in a car.
Yes.
Like, if we're in a hotel in Vegas with a nice view, this would be totally fine.
Yes. And that,
But just not in a car.
look, hey, and you know the scenario, you know those situations to where I want this to stay in a car, because if we in a hotel with a nice view, you might take your pants off. And no.
Right.
That's not what I'm here for.
Right.
Yeah. You good right here. You good right here. In this space right here. I want
Take your eyes away.
between chin and nose is where I want to play at. But all of this, like, no. I'm all right.
That's funny.
And it don't even have nothing like, nah, you physically, you look fine. Man, hey, okay. This is the transition. Mike, did you watch it last night?
Hey man, let's just discuss it. Let's just make sure we discuss it.
I don't know what we talk about, but we got to get an intro.
I know exactly what we discussing. Welcome everybody. Black T University, episode number 54. Damn, Mikey Winfield here with BT Kingsley and Lance Woods dropping jewels. Jump into it.
So, BT, did you watch Nick Cannon on Breakfast Club?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Come on, let's talk about it. You didn't even have to watch it.
Did you see any clips?
We can pull out the themes.
No. Go ahead.
Okay. So then clearly they asked early about the kids and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
If the interview was an hour and a half, no, it was an hour and a half. A good 45 minutes was about his view of relationships and his situations.
Got you.
And it was mad interesting. I had it was interesting. Like one of my exes hit me up and she was like, the more he talks, the more he's sounding just like you. I was like, yo.
That I know about Nick, but keep going.
I have no turban on or nothing. I'm just trying to mind my business. But it's interesting, right? So one of the clips that started circulating was when they asked him about, the children and all of that. And he was like, that concept is very Eurocentric. Like, I'm supposed to have one woman and one this. And he was like, clearly all of the women know about each other and all of the women nobody's complaining.
Yeah.
And these basically saying, like, nobody's complaining. Everybody knows what they agreed to and signed up
for. Everybody taken care of.
That's what he said. Yeah. So it was just interesting. So then when they go into the monogamy talk, he's like, yeah, I can't do that, but I commend those who can.
Okay, wait. Is Angela Yee there in the building?
No. It's just Charlamagne and Nimby.
Fuck.
But he is in the building. It's not one of them Zoom ones.
No, I got that. But you know, she very often pushes the envelope in these conversations. She goes full committed to the feminine side.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was just all of that talk. He talked, they asked him about, I mean, Mariah, and he was like, to be honest, Mariah gave me the game on a lot of this stuff. He's like, if you look at these powerful women, they create their own world, whether it's Oprah, Rihanna, Mariah. It's like they don't do that. They don't do a bunch of stuff that is society norms when it comes to dating and all that stuff. You know, it's just interesting just watching it because what's up?
Nah, and these privileges, they're not allotted to every man.
No,
You know, everybody doesn't have the opportunity to even explore this lane. So I think that's what makes it. It just I like the lane. I like the conversation. Keep going. Keep going.
this is the epiphany I came to, right? Every man is able to live like this. I believe every man is, but you have to know what women you can do that with. Everything is about picking the right women that fit your lifestyle or the lifestyle you want to live. So Nick Cannon's been Nick Cannon for a very long time. So it's not like when he meet a woman, he has to introduce himself. She already know him.
Yeah.
So that already creates a different kind of relationship off the rip.
Right.
You already have all of these preconceived ideas about me, whether it be how I am as a person, how successful I am, how much money you think I have, because they report all of this stuff. So you can't just talk to me regular. Like this is an opportunity for you. Now, you can live like that and work at Walmart. You just have to deal with women who have less than Walmart.
They work at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, or like they might be holding a sign, but don't worry about that. You got to fix her up. You got to see the vision in her, baby.
So man, this is all based on your worth. This is kind of how you go into everything. Being able to do this is from your point of view, the worth.
I think that's part of it. I think the other part is like a mindset thing. I think every man has the opportunity to do it. I don't think every man has the capacity, because there's a lot of stuff when you asking for these duties, that there's a lot of unwritten responsibilities that you have in this case. If you're not good at taking care of kids and you don't really have the finances to take care of kids, you probably shouldn't have as many kids as Nick Cannon does. That's probably an accident, because you don't know how to pull out and or get in the car and tell her to, you know what I mean? I don't understand why. I don't know where she thought a better place that this could happen at. It's like it's gonna be a mess. If it don't go there, where it's gonna go?
Where is it gonna go?
Hey man,
I don't want it on me.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
does every man want that lifestyle?
No.
Are there guys that want to be monogamous?
Yes, I'm watching Married at First Sight now. It's a nigga on there 27. I was like, nigga, what are you doing?
No, man.
Hey.
I can believe at 27, you probably do want to be monogamous. I think at like 18 to 20, mid 20s, you like, all right, I'm a wild out. Then you get this dumb thought like, you know what? I need to settle down. But don't realize you 27. So you like, yeah, that's what I want. And then you come back to Earth and then you like, wait, I missed my rotation. I had a rotation.
Yeah, you come back to Earth at 28. Like, what the fuck?
Right. So I want to know a
Women
person.
hit that too.
No,
Women,
no.
women at 27 are absolutely. I'm celibate. That's the number. 27,
Yeah.
28. I'm celibate.
That's the
Yeah, they
goal.
lie. And they lying, but
Absolutely.
you gotta because see when you talking to women in these situations, sometimes you just gotta let them lie, just so you can get past it. Because if you challenge them on the things they say, you're gonna change the trajectory of the conversation, and now you done talked yourself out of some pussy. Because she just wanted to be perceived a certain way, and you wouldn't let her be perceived that way in your eyes. You just gotta let her say, "I'm celibate," because women got this thing, right, and men got that thing too. But this is a woman's thing. So many times is the celibate line and the God talk.
Oh yeah.
And the God talk is interesting to me because I be like, I'm in like ministry training. I'm into that. So I'm like, oh, really? So what church do you belong to? Or do you serve? Like, what do you do? Well, no, I just, I go sometimes, but I don't think you have to actually go to church all the time. It's like, oh yeah.
So do you read the Bible?
Yeah, you just talking. This don't work on some niggas, and you think it's gonna work what you said to me, and it's not. Because I can already tell. Do you have a such thing as spiritual discernment? You don't have to do all that talk to me. I can look at you or listen to you and tell what you are.
It's either Jay-Z or 50. I think it's 50. And there's a verse where at the end of it, it's like it might be like a random Eminem album or some shit. And he's like, at the end of it, he was like, my big sister told me y'all was gonna go to the God talk. Yeah, I get it. It's like, I'm gonna find you the verse, bro. I've been looking for it for a very long time, but it's like 50, Obi Trice, Eminem, like they're all on this song, and 50 got like 8 bars at the end that are amazing. It's definitely 50 now that I'm thinking about it. But I think Jay has something similar also.
Yeah, because Jay-Z got sisters. I don't think 50 Cent got sisters, but
you gotta be Jay then.
Yeah, because I think
I'm gonna find both of them. I'm gonna find both of them.
The song you talking about, I believe, just based on who you said was on the song, is on the Encore album. Okay. Like, I just wanna love for the rest of my life. And 50 got like a weird, like, maybe not even.
He talks about the girl coming into the room and some girl. Yeah.
Yep. That's on the Encore album.
Yo, send that in the text later.
I'm gonna find that. But there's a Jay verse also where he kind of refers to the same thing.
Yeah.
And I might just be mixing the two in my head, but keep going.
Yeah.
Hey man, but look, I want to be clear too. I don't mean that men don't want marriage. Men definitely want marriage. They definitely want children, but I think wanting monogamy is a whole separate thing. So just wanting marriage doesn't mean you necessarily want monogamy. I just think they're two separate things. So
I don't
wanting monogamy sound crazy as fuck.
I want to know. Find me some guy that says yes. That's what he.
And let's be clear, monogamy for me. you no. Monogamy for me sound crazy as fuck.
But
the sentence sound hilarious. As a man, I really just want monogamy for myself.
You gotta ask this man, if you find him, he has to be far away from his woman. Because like you had this conversations, like the woman say, do you want monogamy? No, but either if that's what you want and that's what it takes to have you, then okay. But no, I don't want monogamy. It's like if your job saying, do you want to wake up at 5 a.m? No, nigga, but if that's what I gotta do to get the paycheck.
Y'all paying $18 an hour. I guess I gotta fucking be here.
I'll set my alarm, but no, I don't. Like, that's a dumb question. No, I do not want to do that. If it was up to me, I would much rather sleep in and still get the paycheck. But y'all said I couldn't do that.
King Mike Hall said, I am with full monogamy for me and my wife. King Mike Hall. Well, yeah, I believe you, Mike Hall. But
I believe him too because
you have to say that in public, duh.
Because his wife's reading the comments. Is that
That's because she typing the shit.
He in the chat.
No, look, because there's two parts to it, right? So let's say somebody has let's say somebody got beliefs. I said you got your beliefs, right? You believe your spirit, your Christianity, and Christianity says this, right?
Yeah.
So yes, you can say, yes, I want to do that because my beliefs. I don't want to do everything that's in the Bible. I just do it because that's the commitment I made. No, I don't like if I said I don't want to have sex before marriage is in the Bible. Like, that's stupid.
This nigga says she at the store. Okay, I'm done with the comments. She ready to go. No, nigga, she at the store.
Ain't you, baby?
Oh my God, the nigga said at the store. Like you can't get internet at the store.
Not at Walmart.
That's funny, King. That is funny.
Yo, man, but I agree with this. I ride with this, man. Right. It's like you make the commitment and it's why you doing it. That's why more clarity is the question is show me the guy that wants it. Who's like, yo, man, this is all I want is one and I desire that. And I don't think that person exists.
I think that here, okay. It also depends on your lifestyle, right? And what life you've lived as a man. For dudes that have been through the rigmarole for men that have, been in these streets, for lack of a better term, that have been out here, that have been out here. You understand that you can satisfy more than one world with proper communication. Like, this is how I fit into your life. This is how I fit into your life. And this is how I fit into your life. And you know how thin to spread yourself. Because the one thing that you'll realize, like if you're dating as a man and you have ladies, right? That I don't know why I put quotation marks on ladies. Yeah, no, I got it. I do know why I did it. And you have some lady folks that you're dealing with, and let's say that there's 3 chicks, and you meet a new chick. You know the one thing that is going to require from you to maintain that. The one thing that's for sure going to happen is time. You know that it's going to take time to deal with her. It's like, okay, if I see you these days and I see you these days and I see you these days, how and or where do you fit? And or does somebody have to go? And or can I make this work? And I'm really, my limit is 5. But you know that, right? I don't know if that ever leaves. I don't know if that ever leaves as a man where it's just like, no, I got this woman and this wife at home. Like, I understand that the convenience becomes harder because one of the biggest things is let's say you married, one of the biggest things is where I'm a fucker at. Where? Because I ain't gonna, if you don't want the fucking cars no more, and I don't really want to pay for a hotel room, and I don't know about going over your place because I don't like that side of town. Where am I going to fuck you at?
And you said you've already traded in the Suburban.
And the Suburban's gone. And the Corolla allegedly got stolen.
And then you got to get one of those trailers, the ones the joints.
A U-Haul with some carpet. Yeah. You got to figure out something like that because hourly hotels are hard to find. I know of a few.
Oh my God!
But most of the time they're not in a good neighborhood because then the pimps come, right? You got to pull up to the Snooty Fox. It's but they run that on the credit card because now you got, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Now you
so the
got a
lower
paper
end
trail.
ones, you don't even need a credit card. When they real low budget, they just take cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Hey man, look, I think the fault in all of this, right? The fault in all of this is, hey man, is that who you want your dad to be? Now, who your dad is, you can't control. But man, like, you're not going to have a father in your life if that's his lifestyle and if men live that lifestyle. You're not gonna have somebody that's at your little league games or taking you to soccer or whatever girls do. You know,
That's
I
the,
don't know.
that's the thing, Mike. That's the thing, Mike. He said, I'm at every little league game. I'm at every martial arts
He's
practice.
not. He's lying. He's lying. There's no way he's at that with, and this is 7 kids on the, like 4 or something on the way. Man, there's no way to, I don't know, man. Steve Harvey
But
got what, like 7 jobs? You miss out on parenting when you work. It's part of it.
you definitely miss out on parenting when you work, but you don't have to miss out on parenting when you fucking around.
Yeah.
You just gotta go to sleep.
Huh?
And
What?
You miss out on parenting when you working, right? When you out getting money, but you don't have to miss out on parenting when you doing extracurriculars. But that's why I said convenience becomes the issue, right? I've always had this logic in my head. Let's say you're the good husband, right? AKA you work a job, you get up, your job, you got to be there at 8. You know you're going to be in traffic for about 45 minutes. So you wake up around 6-ish. 6-ish, give yourself 30 to 45 minutes to get ready, right? Boom, and you're up at 6 o'clock. You at your work by 8. You get off at 5. You hit the gym, but you got to pick up the kids at 6, right? They got little after school programs or whatever it is. You got to get them home, set up some stuff for the house, later get home, cook, talk, spend some time with the family. Eventually they gotta go to bed, and then eventually you spend some time with the wife, and then eventually you look up and it's 12:45. You like, shit, she just went to bed, had a good conversation with her, the kids in the bed, and I gotta be back up at 6. Even if I wanted to fuck this bitch, how do I fit that in? If I left right now, it's gonna take me 25 to 30 to get over there. Because I gotta put her far away from the house. It's gonna take me 25 to 30 to get over there. Fuck her, shower, clean myself, come back, take another shower with my own soap. It's gonna take me another 30 minutes. Nigga,
No.
it's 4:30.
That don't
I got
even, that, nothing about that works, man. Like, you
I
can't-
agree.
You about to leave the house at midnight and come back smelling like another shower? Where was you? Where were
I
you?
agree. I agree. But I'm talking, let's say you had it totally worked out with the wife where that was okay.
It's never
Still-
okay. It's
but-
never okay.
No, but hear me. Because in Nick's world, this is okay, right? If even if he said this is okay, I'm still tired. I still only get 2 hours of sleep. Like that's the fucking issue, right? The issue ain't even the shower. The issue is the 2 hours. Because like Mikey said, if I'm a Walmart nigga and you a Dollar Tree chick, then you gonna deal with this. But I still only get 2 hours of sleep. So I think that's like, I don't think you can be in a relationship and still move like you single. But I do think you could be in a relationship and man, Miami was crazy. Ooh, let me tell you about Charlotte. I didn't know it was gonna get like that. Now, ain't shit go down in Cleveland.
You never said Memphis.
Oh, Memphis was dry as hell.
Hey man, look.
Until I get some pussy in Memphis, this is gonna be a problem. Until I get a nice check, a fire ass show, or some pussy in Memphis, they don't like me. That's gonna be my.
Hey man, look.
Y'all don't like my comedy. Y'all don't like my dick. And Memphis don't fuck with me. Oh man. What you gonna say, Mike? Go ahead.
Hey man, look, it's society norms. It has to be, but no woman is going to agree with that. Even if you come in, you walk into it and it's like, hey, this is what it is. she's going to, no, it's just going to fade off, and no, I don't like the situation. And yeah, now you already put your cards on the table, so yeah, she has the option to walk. So
Does that happen, Mike, if you have Nick Cannon bread? How fast does she walk?
once you have kids, man, they in your life forever. So no, she's not gonna walk so much. She's gonna have the financial security, but she's gonna be doing her own thing too. She's not just gonna be not fooling with nobody else.
Well,
When I
you
only
know-
see you once a week for life.
Well, he says, I don't expect her to. I don't expect her just to be with me. And this is the crazy part about anything. Listen closely, children. If you believe something, other people will believe it too. Ain't no half stepping with this. You got to be full-fledged, committed, and believe this. Like, yo, this is what I'm on. Period. You can't waver once she start trying to, well, what if I deal with somebody? You got to stand. Yeah, no, that's okay. And then she gonna try to test it. I'm just going out, have fun. I believe this. Like, I'm not playing around with this. This is the lifestyle I'm going to live. I have created a world that is comfortable for me. Now, you are welcome to come into my world, or you can get the fuck away from me. But there's never going to be a situation where you come over here and now I adjust to your world or society's world. I'm not doing that.
And I'm not going to, you trying to make your world, my world, might not work for you.
Mhm.
Because I'm totally comfortable and like, okay, have fun. When you see me leave and yours is like, I hope you have a good time. That ain't the same.
Yeah.
Nah.
You didn't really hope I had a good time. And I was, because that, like, you know, that'd be the weird, like, that'd be the weird conversations. Like when you be straight up with a chick and she dealing with some dudes, you'd be like, all right, cool. Like, I get it. I understand this, you know. I keep it respectful, you keep it respectful, and everybody will be fine.
Yeah.
Man, what about a main? Don't you think it's important that one is the solid one?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But then it's like when you start building these relationships, it'd be like, I guess you're the main one because you've been that. But then it's like, because see, now if I've created my world and everybody has adjusted to my world, yes, you're the main one. Maybe you've been around the longest, or maybe you know my family and they whatever the case is. But once I've created this space, it's like, I mean, anybody can kind of be the main. Like, no, everybody makes sense right now.
Mm.
I can go to the movies with anybody. I can talk to anybody. I can trust anybody, or to an extent. It's like, nah, like,
I can
So-
trust your actions.
yeah.
I don't trust you. The ones I trust, that'd be a short list. I trust how you gonna be.
Because I don't eat because
I don't know what my Corolla is.
yeah, that's crazy. But I also that wasn't no established relationship, right?
Yeah, touche.
You know what I mean? It's like, see, most dudes, right, who got a plethora of women. I'm not talking about who be smashing chicks. I'm talking about who have some sort of rotation. It's not even often where you be introducing new women into that rotation. Now, you might go to Houston and hit something, but she ain't included in no rotation.
Yeah, you're not keeping her.
Nah. And then say you travel, right, for whatever you do for work. You travel, we travel as entertainers. So you might go to Dallas, right? But you've been going here for 6 years now. So after maybe the second or third time, oh, I see this girl every time I come here. Like at first we was just talking dinner, but now it's like, or breakfast, whatever the case is, but now it's like something different. Now she's now we kind of conversate consistently. Now it's like when I come to Dallas, she like let me know. Now she got shit planned.
It's a relationship.
Yes, it's a relationship.
I got a relationship with a dude at Chipotle. And listen, everybody got relationships everywhere.
Exactly. And then so your relationship with homie at Chipotle is based on something very specific, right? as long as you bring him money, he's gonna keep giving you that meat. If the money stop, the meat stop.
Hey, we broke up. That nigga ain't there no more. Fired the fuck out of the nigga.
So dealing with a woman is the same thing. It's like everything is a give and take. What is this based on?
Transactional.
Everything is transactional. Don't let nobody lie to you. This war is transactional.
You know what's crazy, Lance? The crazy analogy. If I'm the sun, the likelihood is there's only one Earth. There's only one chick that actually got some life. But I might have a Pluto. Like I don't see her all the time, but it's a wider rotation. It's like, when I come to Dallas in another year, I'll see you again.
Yo, but the thing is, does Earth know about Pluto?
No, but that's what I'm saying. If Earth, let's say Earth does or doesn't, Pluto ain't messing up me being a father.
Okay, so Pluto knows about Earth, but Earth don't know about Pluto.
Maybe not.
Yeah, go ahead, Lance, and I'll give you my perspective.
Because some stuff ain't about lying or being truthful. Some information just isn't necessary because you are Pluto. You don't even want to be Earth.
Right.
You like, bro, you live in Cali. I live in like, nah. But because there is an understanding to some extent that you probably have an Earth in your life. We just don't talk about it. It's okay.
About her Earth.
Right. We don't necessarily have to talk about that. And so, every woman I've dealt with that's been crazy long distance like that, they've all tried to sell me on it was just me. And it's possible, but it's unlikely. But so one thing I know about women, like women will get down to no one. Like literally, now I don't know, it might not last that long, but women will go down to zero. So niggas don't really get down to zero.
Somebody in the chat, if you listen to Wednesday Lover, please say that shit. Nobody ever hears me when I say this, Lance. So one of the pillars of Wednesday Lover is there's no such thing as a single man. Like don't no niggas that get chicks don't have no women around. Period. It don't happen. I say he might not be married. He might not be in a dating, but there's some chicks around because as a man, at some point in time, if something gets more real with a chick, you have to make phone calls. Like, hey, yo, space. Hey, yo, space. Like you have to create some space for the other chicks, right? Because this might be going another way. Give or take y'all communication. And very often I'll get, well, women have to make calls too. I mean, yeah, possibly. But very often I know women who are like, no, nigga, I'm single. Like, it's been 3 years since I kissed the motherfucker in the mouth. I'm like, oh, for real? But yeah, nigga, nothing.
You believe it. You believe it.
Yes. Sometimes for women, absolutely. because the place it be coming from, they don't have no reason to lie. Like it legit be, you gotta think, bro. We're hunting, right? So it's like if she's a cool looking chick that's just not been interested in the dudes that's tried to talk to her, or just not believed in their value, or this could be something else, then very often, absolutely, I think that they'll be like, "Nah, I'm a pass," and then the "Nah, I'm a pass" they just get further and further apart. It's like,
hey, look, I'm hearing you, but I think that we forget that women are way closer to how we think than we think. Like they are kind of like us, just not voicing it as vocally. They doing the same thing that guys is doing, if not more. But they just not all blurring to the streets, because guys is feeding off of ego, and we want to be like, hey, I got this and this and this. They always got a rotation, and the rotation don't even have to be physical. The rotation could be, this is just some dude that bring her candy every once in a while, or this one text her funny shit all day so she like them. So I just think that guys need to keep in mind women is way closer than how we are than we think. It's our ego that makes us think that, oh no, this is just us only doing this.
I agree. But one of the things that's always specific, right? When you and somebody fuck, y'all fuck, bro. Like there's no, it happened. Right? It's a hard line in the sand. The woman don't have to make a phone call to the nigga that she texts every now and then, or the nigga that give her candy, that now she got a nigga in her life, right? She might have to cut it off, but it's different than, I've been going to Dallas for 6 years, hitting this chick for 6 years, and when I came to town, she don't understand why I didn't hit her, because this time I had a family with me. This is like, this time my kids was in the green room. My wife wanted to go on a trip. She got some
a little nigga who looked just like me was with me.
Right, and she got some family that live a little bit outside of Dallas that she didn't know. You know what I mean? And you kind of don't have to make that phone call, but give or take y'all communication, you might.
Yeah.
There's something. Go ahead, Lance.
There's something to this. When you talk about women being single or not having anyone, women get down to zero to the point to where they just start messing with other women. Like no heterosexual man has ever been like, let me just try a dick. Like, fuck it. Like women, like I know women, bro, who just either they hurt or whatever. And like some people are homosexual. That's one thing. But then some people is just like, I ain't fucking with niggas right now. Let's see what a girl do, because these niggas ain't shit. And I've never heard a man say these hoes ain't nothing. Let me go see what this nigga talking about.
And look, it's funny because if you have a conversation with enough lesbians, they'll tell you they be breaking these chicks down. Like, oh yeah, that nigga fucked up again.
Hey, no. Hey, Lance, the way you presenting it is like you talking straight hetero girls. Your mic is off too. Straight hetero women are just like down to zero and trying each other out. And
yes.
And I can see on emotional levels, I can even see on sitting watching movies, rubbing each other's shoulders and stuff, but I don't see nothing. I mean, further than that, they trying each other. Further than that, and they hetero.
I'm not talking about two hetero. I'm talking about a heterosexual woman dealing with a lesbian woman.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
Here's another thing. I don't. When chicks ask me, "Am I single?" I normally lie. My response be, "Oh yeah, no, I'm single and engaged. And I got a kid on the way, and I ain't got no kids, and I got 7 kids." And like it normally be a string of bullshit, because I don't want you to have a target. if I'm saying no, it's because I'm saying no. It's not because, oh, that's why you ain't doing this. It's like, no. I'm saying no. If I wanted to, like, if you wanted to make if you going back to the main thing, if you had a main, right, and you was gonna make an adjustment to this, it was like, man, like Lance said, any of y'all could kind of be the main, or you meet a new chick and she's like, oh shit, she's super dope. Maybe she should be in that seat. You can make that adjustment whenever you want. It didn't have nothing to do with her or with you, or it didn't have nothing honestly to do with anybody. So like, if you choose to make the adjustment, then it's on you. It's like, hey,
wait a minute. Oh, her making the adjustment.
You as the man making
no, because man, if you got a main, the main is the main through fuck ups, through unhappiness, through everything. So how often is the main replaced when you got this lifestyle? It's
very rarely. But I'm saying, if you wanted to change her, you would, because chances are there was a main before her. So it's like the idea to change her has nothing to do with how dope or amazing she is. It has nothing to do with the other chicks that are around, and it honestly has nothing to do with you. It's just like Lance was saying earlier, for my universe, who makes sense to be Earth?
Yeah. Hey man, this is why I think, I'm not telling y'all to get married, but this is why it makes sense to get married. Why the best thing to do is to be married is because I don't have to lie. I'm married. It is just that right there. You know.
I thought you were saying you don't have to lie to your wife. And I was like, tell me more. I've never heard this perspective.
Hey, man, that's interesting. But, man, I think it's important to have those conversations. I think if you can't have that conversation with your wife, she's not your main.
Yeah, if you can't have the real conversations with, if you can't keep it funky with the main or the wife, then, like you, Mike, perfect point. She ain't it. If you can't be honest with her, who can you be honest with? You supposed to know me. Right. You supposed to actually know who I am.
And most of the time she do without you even saying anything. She already know, you know. So
Lance could be passed out in the room, and the main should be able to come in and be like, I know what this nigga code to the safe is. We can't leave yet. Hold on, y'all. Let me go check this safe. The merch money in there. He always uses code.
See, it's all about
get out of here, because he ain't gonna want to see you when he wake up.
It's all about that first conversation, and all this shit is about. It's about the confidence to be honest. The confidence to be honest. I'm confident enough to tell the truth because it's two things. One, I don't want to be with you on your terms, so I don't want you as much as I want my lifestyle. So if I got to do all of your stuff to get you, I don't really got you, because it's like you got me, but I don't got you. Like, that's not what I want. So the confidence to be honest is like, yo, if you don't like it, you can just not stay, and you got to be okay with that. People be like afraid to lose. You know, if you're afraid to lose somebody, you got to say what you think they want to hear. But you know what I mean? Like, me personally, I don't want nobody around me if I gotta fake the whole time.
Yeah, that's not that don't sound like fun at all. I think it's in a perfect world, the things that you want and desire, or like your universe, she fits into perfectly, and the shit is aligned. That's when shit gets like dope. It's like, oh shit. Like, I've met women and they, like me, they could have dealt with a nigga that cheated. They could have dealt with a nigga with infidelity. They could have dealt with a nigga that was in the streets. But it was the honesty that they met me with that they appreciated. They was like, oh shit, this is already better than the last nigga because you're not lying. This is great. Integrity. You're letting me know what it is. And then I have a choice on if I want to stay or leave. This is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. And never underestimate the pep talk, because you tell somebody the truth in the very beginning and they appreciate that. Then they stick around a little longer and you still telling them the truth, but their feelings have changed. Now, see, when you was telling them the truth when you was a stranger, that was one thing.
Yeah.
Then when you were telling them the truth and you were someone that they liked, that was something else. When you're telling them the truth as they love you, now there's a different level of possessiveness there, and a different level of not selfishness, but like I want you all to myself. And it's like, nah, we got to have periodic pep talks just so you are clear on the situation, and so you know that just because your feelings have changed doesn't mean the situation has changed. From my perspective, I was honest with you then, be honest with you now. But look around, aren't you happy?
So this goes to another point, and this
she's not.
She's happy-ish.
What woman wants a half of a pie? You know, she wants the whole pie. So she'll never eternally be fully happy, but she will be grateful and what grateful? No, not even grateful. But she will be like, I understand and I'm content with this situation.
How do you think Jada is? Is Jada happy?
You look happy at that versus.
Jada, the other Jada.
Yo, he did. He spit those bars, man.
I absolutely did that on stage Sunday too. I was like, Jada kiss arms, nigga. Jada Pinkett.
Is she happy? Yeah, man. She got enough going on in her life. I think she's happy. I think she has her kids. I think she has a lot of time to devote to them. She gets enough energy from her husband where it don't have to be every day. Like it appears from the outside, man, but it's hard to judge from the outside because people are putting on a show for cameras. But if I was to guess from an outsider, I'd say yes.
The reason I ask is because I feel like they have that open communication and or dialogue that I'm talking about. Because even when you hear them speak about their marriage, the conversation is like, neither one of us is going anywhere. There might be all kinds of shit going on, entanglements, but we're good.
Yeah.
We understand where we are, and it's not really, it don't matter if y'all get it or not.
I think her having like entanglements, or just call it what it is, her having boyfriends, it probably took a minute to adjust to. But I think the bigger adjustment was her, adjusting to like Will's boyfriends. And I think
that is,
I think once she got adjusted to, we just both have boyfriends, I think she's happy now.
Nigga, that hilarious. Here's another thing too, and I think Nick got this on his side, and I think that there's me and Craig Smith be talking about this shit all the time. If you create this universe, right, that she's supposed to live in, a woman, it's very, very powerful for her to see you create. Like, I have an idea, I bring this shit to life. This is what I'm going to do. I tell you what I'm going to do, and then I do it. I think that's a very, very, very powerful thing. I think it is hard to maintain a world with a woman where it's like, hey, come into my universe and this is kind of how things is, if you can't do that. If you a fuck up, Jody couldn't do it because he was a fuck up.
No, not necessarily was he a fuck up. He was young. You know, he's only, I mean, even though he was probably 30, he's only like 18 or 19 in that.
Really?
Yeah, he was like 20 or something, man.
Is that I couldn't tell.
He's supposed to be
I thought the
super
nigga was.
young. Yeah.
I mean, he's still living with his mama.
No, people can still live with their mom and be old, but man, like, I think he was only like.
Well, he wasn't living in the basement like with video games. He was living, but we never saw his bedroom.
Yeah, we did. The scene opened with him in his bedroom.
Yeah.
No, the scene opened with him in the womb.
Yeah, and then it went to the bedroom, I thought.
The
Well,
Pac poster was up.
okay, did he have a window?
It was dark in the room like you like it.
So
Yeah.
it might have been the basement.
Ain't no basement in LA.
Nah,
Yeah, it is.
it's few. They didn't have one.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but yeah. So I think your woman seeing you create is like a really, really powerful thing. I think it's substantially powerful. I think it makes maintaining this world much easier because she see you have control of things. But if you can't, you're gonna have a hard time trying to juggle a bunch of shit. No, I promise you, I'll be there at 6. You show up at 8:45, it's gonna be tough. Because when chicks know they dealing with the extra shit that you really gotta be firing on all cylinders. You can't be fucking up. You got to still be fucking the shit out of all of them. You got to still be at the man in the space where you're supposed to be. You got to deliver. You can't deliver. You can't juggle, baby.
And that goes back to you just gotta believe the shit that you say. Everything works. You just gotta believe it. It ain't no different than if you're talking about a diet. Everybody looking for it's like, bro, all the diets work, bro. Every one of them bitches work. You gotta do it. You gotta believe that shit. If you don't believe it and do it,
CMOS Swings coming soon.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit. I'll be watching like niggas working out, like all them workouts work, bro. You gotta believe that shit. You gotta believe that shit and do it. Don't worry, you'll get some results. It's like you want to live that kind of lifestyle, you gotta believe it. And when you believe it and you stand on it, once again, you're gonna lose some women.
Some good ones.
But them ain't the ones you want anyway, because you're not looking for a good woman under her circumstance. You're looking for a good woman in your world.
I think our makes sense if it fits in the mind. I like, what do you want? Oh, that's crazy, because that's exactly what I want. Then I'd be great with that. But I'm not just gonna do that. That sounds crazy. I looked at a chick I used to deal with IG not too long ago, and I was like, this could never be me. I'm looking at your life. Man, you be out here. I don't go out to eat this much. I don't travel this much. You are living a life.
Yo, man.
Congratulations.
Continue on this. This is good, man. So do you do that? Do you look at some of the old ones? And I've done this before too, and it's like, man, I'm so glad I didn't choose that life.
Right. Not only, first of all, Instagram ain't shit. Because Instagram, you ever have Instagram put a thread of like you going through the timeline and it's like 4 or 5 chicks you smash like back to back, and you're like, how does it know?
No. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Hey man, let me tell you. Hey man, you know the Instagram creator dude was on Breakfast Club the other day. Let me tell you why it does that. It's the same reason they come up in your story and you'll see them all together in your story, right? It's because they're constantly checking your page. They're on it, so that's why they're listed in that order.
Well, constantly checking whose page?
These old chicks are following you and looking at everything still all day. So that's why in the stories they're in order, and you're like, oh,
Oh, she trying to be Earth again.
Yeah, but they
it's a whole new world.
She trying to be an Earthling.
Definitely. And they never gonna tell you that because they can't give stuff away, or else people are like, okay, now I'm not gonna stalk them because then I don't want my photo to come up like that.
Bro, that should be hilarious because it'll be like, I've done it a few times, like, why they all back to back like this? I get nervous. I'm like, are they talking to you? Whatever. That shit is interesting. If y'all thought we was gonna get out of here without addressing this goddamn Jello, y'all gotta be fucked up.
I thought you was talking about Nas's album.
After Jello. 16.
Yeah, man. Hey man, I bet you if you do the algorithm and look up, man, we have a bunch of women. I'm sure of it. I'm like, I know it. And man, there's nothing more they want to hear about is Jello's performance.
I know.
LiAngelo Ball.
Women love balls. Come on, man. I won't stay here for long. If he has one more reasonable game and no more bad games, he has to make this team. It would be asinine for Charlotte to not pick him up.
So we need to find out if he's consistent or not.
Well, yeah, I mean, because the game yesterday, I called Lance at halftime. I was like, bro, if you don't call Bobby Jackson and tell him to relax, we're trying to get Jello in the league. These niggas playing defense way too hard, nigga. That tutorial you did with him on IG, he took that shit to heart.
Yeah, that shit was. They held them niggas to 70 points.
Nigga, that game was ridiculous, bro. And I don't think Booker Knight is good. I got nothing for you. Out of all the rookies, who y'all like the best? Obviously, next to Jello.
It's only funny that I didn't factor in Jello as a rookie. I was like, no, he can't. Nah, he ain't no rookie. I don't care what they say. He ain't no
counts
rookie.
as a rookie?
He's technically a rookie.
Wasn't he on the practice team like for the last 2-3 years? For like the
no, he was on the practice team for Detroit. Never played a game at all. No, he was on he was on a 10-day for Detroit and didn't play a game. He was on a 10-day contract and didn't play a game. He was on the Oklahoma City Blue team on the practice squad, trying to get into the G League, and then the pandemic happened.
Yeah, that nigga's a veteran. I don't care what they say. It was saying, I was like, nah, this nigga been.
He playing like one.
This nigga been here before.
Yo, you based off one game? Keep going.
No, 2. You saw the other game. He played yesterday.
He had 10 points.
I got all this shit DVR and everything. The number one person that y'all picked had 11 points, and Jello had 10. The first game, the number one person y'all picked had 19. Jello had 16 in 16 minutes. Shot better than your boy. He better than Booker Knight. He better than all the Antetokounmpos that ain't Giannis. He better than Aaron Holiday. Put him in the league, bro. I never lost, nigga. This is gonna be great, nigga. If this nigga get in the league, bro, and Lonzo goes to fucking Charlotte in 3 years, I'm gonna be laughing, nigga. It's gonna be great.
But no, I'm rooting for Jello. I hope he make a team.
Did you watch the game, Mike?
Nah, I saw I just saw the score. I saw he had 16. He was like 5 for 8 from 3. So I was like, summer league.
Oh, you said summer league.
I'm trying to figure out why you ain't go.
Look at this.
I'm talking about both of y'all now, because I forgot you was in Vegas.
Man.
But BT, why you ain't just go to Vegas and go to summer league, bro? It's right there.
Hey,
and it's not expensive, and you go to the joint, you get the tickets, you go sit wherever you want. It's not like assigned seating. You could just watch summer league games all day.
Hey, that's a good idea. I'm on avails for a commercial right now, but that's a good fucking idea.
I was focused, man. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, I did 14 shows last week, man, in a week.
Golly.
14 shows.
Wait, how you do 14 shows?
Vegas, baby.
Yeah, Vegas, man.
So you do what? One Tuesday?
No. 2 Monday, 2 Tuesday, and keep it going all the way through Sunday.
Wow. And this is the Cellar.
It's at the Cellar, man. So
Wow.
I am in the zone.
And it's them Vegas crowds, and they kind of pack themselves out.
Oh my gosh, man. It was no effort. They just there. And it sound good. And man, like, you know how it go afterwards, man. Who they tell you you are. You know what I mean? Remind you.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're right. You're right. Put the titties away. It was on time. It was really on time. Yeah.
You feel like you needed the sets
Oh my
to
God.
just sharpen some shit up?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man. I needed that. Now I'm walking into this week, like I'm in Phoenix this weekend, and I'm walking into that with just like no concern, no thought, nothing. Just
Is this House of Comedy?
stand up live.
Oh.
Yeah, the first night actually is the Tempe Improv, but then it's stand up live in Phoenix.
Nice.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's just those. So anyway, that's why I wasn't even thinking about Summer League, man. I was
I DVR the game. I'll say it for you.
yeah, I had a rhythm. Yeah.
Rhythm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that bitch back.
Yeah. You got it back?
Did you had chocolate sundaes?
I was at Chocolate Sunday. It came back in Pleasanton though. I would just do it like went to the lab, watched all my old shit. It's all. Do y'all laugh at yourselves?
Yes.
Yo, I absolutely do, man. My shit be I be like, how? How you even like think of that? Hey man, it'd be real out of body too. Cause it's old videos. If I watch some old joints, I don't even think I'm like that now. So I'm like, man, I gotta get back to that.
I'm glad y'all said it. I don't feel weird about it no more because I remember when I used to hate watching myself. And now I be watching myself like this nigga saying everything that I would say. This nigga's hilarious. I used to hate watching myself.
Yeah, I think we all had to learn how to watch ourselves and not be weird about it. And then, because that's what happens, you watch yourself and you laugh because even though you know all your joints, you don't even know you said certain shit.
Right.
Because you was like in that moment. So then you just looking at it as a fan or listening to it. I got so many recordings on my phone. You just listen to them like,
Yeah.
oh, snap. Because you might have said something in that moment, but that's a great tag. And you just kind of forgot it because it wasn't a part of the rotation of the set.
Right. And I can't watch it with nobody though.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird. Like I can't be watching.
I can't watch with nobody either.
Somebody laughing at me. That's just like, hey man, I think that's sociopathic. If you could do that, if you sat on with some girl and watched you and laughed, yo, that's
Popcorn. This is great. I could. It's funny, man. I went to lab, do the shows in Pleasanton, and the shit like it was like okay, I was able to do jokes that I hadn't. It was like I do the early show, right, and the show will go great, and then I'll throw out basically the whole middle and put a new middle in that I need to do in front of people. And it's like, it didn't matter because DC doing the heavy lifting anyway. He finna come destroy it. And it was just me and him. So I was doing like 30, 35. And it was just like, I just basically got to flush through like all the old material. And it was like, oh my God, that feels so much better. Like, so then I had a show, Comedy Chateau, and I did the Factory. So nigga, yesterday, Chocolate Sunday? No, yeah, Sunday. Chocolate Sundays? Oh, nigga. You already know how Chocolate Sundays be. And then you know how sometimes that one of the shows be like, the early show be like super cracking and the late show be okay. Nah, nigga. Both them shows, them niggas was on fucking fire.
You know what Chocolate Sundays is like? Oh no, go ahead. You was
No, go ahead. Tell me.
Chocolate Sundays is like when you talk about like basketball, right? Like the NBA. It's like you on a losing streak or something, but it's like nothing's better for a losing streak than the goddamn Cavaliers coming to town.
Right. Or even the Knicks, like not the old Knicks, right? It's like I'm in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
The energy's crazy and I'm fucking going off.
Yeah, it's like nothing is better than to get me through this shit than looking across and seeing that we playing the goddamn Timberwolves.
Right.
That's how Chocolate Sundays feel like. Oh, everything I say, you're on board.
Right. And it's just like, even when I did like the Comedy Chateau, it wasn't like packed like that, but I was still, I had it. Now, what I've realized is I have my rhythm for us. I don't have my mainstream cadence yet. I don't have it just, it's almost there, but it's a little slower. The pacing's a little slower because you got to give them room for applause breaks and so on and so forth. So it's not totally there for mainstream, but colored people, I'm great right now. It's like, I feel very, 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 very good.
Amen. I've been talking about this with myself for like the last 2 months, right? Speaking of the word sociopathic, right? Comedians have been said to lack empathy, man, because we're just constantly around. We've seen the darkest things, man, and we kind of like lack feeling in certain departments. But this is what I've been wondering. Do you think to be a performer and tell, like, not that you tell the same jokes every night, but just to be on the same delivery, the same stuff, that is a bit on some like sociopathic, almost creepy stuff? It's like you're laughing sometimes at the same part you laugh at when you deliver a joke, and you're doing this every night, and it's the same thing.
Hey, this is what's funny about that, Mike. When you see a comic, and a lot of times you work with like a lot of the same people, and you see them do that, right? Like the laugh. Okay, when someone is on stage and they genuinely laugh at something they said or like a moment. But when you see somebody, every time they do that joke, they laugh at that moment as if it's cracking them up, and you like, niggas, you're lying.
That, yeah.
Yes. And it's like, I don't know if it's, I be feeling like you're trying to trick the crowd into laughing.
Absolutely. And it's a tool of comedy that works. You create laughter in the room to start it off. Don't make me laugh, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's a trick that works.
But man, look, I'll be honest. There are parts when I say it every time, it does make me laugh. There's certain jokes that really like, yo, that shit is funny every time, man.
Come on, man. My hand is the olive.
It be parts.
Wait, let me tell you this stupid shit, bro. So y'all know Eric Schwartz. Mm-hmm. So Eric got the microphone that alters your voice. Now I've done my second show, but it's my birthday. They giving me the cakes and the little cupcakes, whatever.
He's at the Laugh Factory, Chocolate Sunday.
Laugh Factory. So we just on stage, me, Ron G. Dude comes up there, sings to me and this young lady or whatever. I'm improvising him singing, right? Like he's singing. I'm like, every time, happy birthday to you. I'm like, pause. Like, because I'm just coming off the pause joke, whatever. So I'm talking into Eric Schwartz's mic. So I tell the crowd, I was like, yo, Lonnie, I really love y'all. Like, I know when y'all do these cupcakes, very often y'all do red velvet. And I don't like red velvet cake. I don't dislike it. I just don't love it, right? So I was like, I want to call and tell y'all, hey, if y'all gonna surprise me with cupcakes, do devil's food. But you can't really do that. You can't really tell y'all. But they had got me all devil's food cake. I don't know how they knew that was my favorite, but they did. All right, cool. So I'm telling them this into the mic, but the mic got a T-Pain sound on it, right? And I don't realize it. Nigga, this nigga, at this point in time, I end up doing like another 15 minutes on this microphone, just improvising. This nigga Eric Schwartz keeps coming up, changing the voice. So it has like, it goes from this to like a version of like, it's like, it goes from like it sounds like a transgender. It goes from like a female to male. It's like, hey, did it? It has like this really awkward voice. And it says female to male on the thing. Nigga, this nigga turns into this voice that sounds like a baby. And let me put a buffer right here. For me, this is I stopped doing comedy for people a long time ago. I do comedy for me. So sometimes my references are going to be hella random. And the people that, like, when somebody come to a show and they love me, it's because they caught the references. Nigga, I do the baby voice, and I'm like, nigga, this sounds like an interlude from a Timberland album. And I'm like, Little Man and Timberland. I've been thinking about that for the last 3 days, nigga. Nigga, I keep stopping and be like, why the fuck would I say Little Man and Timberland? And nobody knows that reference. It's like, they were laughing, but I just know that it's like such a random reference, nigga. It's like hella random, nigga. Like hella random. It's like Genuine's second album. Like, it's hella random, nigga. I
never heard it either.
Nobody had, nigga, but that's what's tickling the fuck out of me because I keep laughing about it, nigga. And nobody knows Little Man and Timberland, nigga. If you know, then you know, nigga. But if you don't, but there, it was. I was such in rhythm that it worked, nigga. Little Man and Timberland made me pull over the car. I said, "Why the fuck did I say Little Man and Timberland?"
Yeah, that's another level when you have to pull over the car to laugh and live in your greatness.
Nigga, Little Man.
That's a whole nother level.
Bro, the show was over. Hold on, man. Hold up. Hold on, wait. Because I don't want us to get flagged. Can y'all hear that?
Nope. Nobody can.
Shit. Why can't y'all hear it? That's funny. I hate everybody. Wait, nigga. Y'all talk about yourself. Don't pay no attention to me. Don't pay no attention to me, nigga.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. Right, man. So
okay.
So yeah, man.
I thought he was still about to bump it.
Yeah, I think he was, but we can't hear it. The speaker ain't picking it up like that. Or what is it? The microphone. It's like you just doing crazy stuff in the camera, man. Face you making, man, and you doing stuff below, man. It look like what's going on, man? What we doing?
Can y'all hear that, nigga?
Unfortunately.
I think I did. I actually heard it that time.
Nigga, it's track 2 on the second album. Like, nobody knows this nigga. And it just like, I was like, it made me go back to something Mike said a while ago. It was like, the things that make you is you. And I'm like, my references be so random that either somebody gonna catch him and love him, or niggas gonna be like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? And I don't care, nigga. It's going back to the lights on the shoes. It's like, I don't care, because Little Man Timberland is hilarious to me, nigga. Fuck, nigga, that shit. Oh, man. Comedy, man.
Yo, man, that's always it too, though. Like on certain references, the people that get it, it kills them.
Yes, yes.
So that'd be the best part when people know you, man, because it'd be like an inside joke.
God,
Somebody got a house phone ringing.
yeah, might live a real life. That Nas album, though.
Yeah, that real life. That what you said. Hey man, y'all, I can't wait to get back on stage. Hey man, look, we gotta talk too, man, because we gotta plug in those other ones, man. And I'm thinking like November, December, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about that. That's something else. Right.
Did you get into the Nas album, Mike?
I got into the Lauryn Hill track and I got into some of it. And man, you know what I was thinking about the other day too? We was raving about the J. Cole album. Who's still bumping it? Who's still bumping it?
That's a great question.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like
I ain't played it since.
It came and went. As great as it was, now we just like, I don't go back to it.
I enjoyed it.
I go back. I did enjoy it, but there's a ton of other stuff that I do go back to. So, all right, Nas album, King's Disease 2.
Yes. Did you get into it, BT?
Yes.
That nigga's lying.
No. I listened to. I went from beginning to end, and I stopped at the at the Lauryn Hill track. I'm sorry, I didn't get beginning to end. I got all the way to the Lauryn Hill track. But here's why, Lance. I like the last album. I thought the other one was good. Cause this nigga's choosing better beats.
Not even choosing beats. It's fully produced by Hit Boy. So it's just him and Hit Boy going and knocking shit out.
Oh, I can tell. Oh, I can tell. You know who should be next on that list? Fucking Jadakiss. But no, there's like the whole lot should go do an album with Hit Boy. That shit'll be fucking phenomenal. Oh my god. But I like the last one. So I come and I'm listening to this one and I was enjoying this shit too. I was like, this shit is thorough. Like, production great. And Nas, nigga. This nigga's rappy make rap face, nigga. This shit is very, very, very good. I have to give it another listen or another pass. And I was I should have listened to it on this drive, but I went back and listened to some random shit. I want to hear the Common B album. I don't know why, but I really
because that shit is phenomenal too.
Yeah.
That shit is great.
Yeah, but it's very good.
The nigga, that was the first time I heard a Lauryn Hill rap verse in 20-something years.
Yeah.
And all those kind of moments, now Miss Lauryn Hill. Right? And
show your respect.
Those moments be interesting because for Miss Lauryn Hill to rap, there's a small handful of people that can get her to do it. Nas is one of them, clearly. People been trying to get Lauryn on stuff and she just like, nah.
Right. Or she get there dumb late. She show up just way too late to do what they ask her to do.
Yeah, but then you see that and you hear it and it's like she still sound good. And like her messaging ain't it's changed, but it's changed more. It's even more of what she's been saying.
Right.
There's a song. Have y'all heard the I Get Out song?
That album?
No. It's on that Lauryn Hill Unplugged album.
Oh,
when she did her Unplugged thing.
Yeah,
because she referenced it in the song with Nas. She said something like, "I told you I get out," and if you never heard the song, you don't know what she's talking about.
Goddamn Little Man in Timberland. It's goddamn Little Man in Timberland. It's a U-blow. What the fuck is that, nigga? I don't know, nigga. Jay, what are you talking about? It's the U-blow did what? Oh, it's a watch. Little Man in Timberland, nigga. I had no idea. You just put me onto some shit.
Oh man! All right, guys.
Here's my other problem. I had to go to YouTube because Amazon Music, why it don't have King's Disease 2 on there? It had one on there, but
Who uses Amazon Music is the first problem.
huh? I'm just
That's the first issue here. No Tidal, no Spotify, no Apple Music.
Lance,
Yo,
Amazon Music, Little Man and Timberland.
yo, it's
It's
fucked
a
up 'cause-
reference point that
No.
nobody else.
This is the problem. I'm gonna be saying that shit today now. That's the problem. What's up? It's Little Man in Timberland, ho. Oh my goodness, that's the fucking worst.